Yo, guys, it's your boy, the Purist, and we're here to talk boxing.
We back, baby.
We back for sure. It's been too long. It's been way too long.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's your boy, Don Kuzan, Mr. Too Sweet. And we back, baby. Ooh, wait, what? Shit.
Yeah, we're back. It's been a long time coming. There's a lot of boxing to talk about. A lot of boxing coming as well. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be here with some exclusive interviews. I know I promised you guys this from a long time ago, but we're here. They're landing, coming very soon. Gonna have a few that are pre-recorded, a few that are gonna be live. But yeah, just stay tuned. Trust me, we ain't gonna let you down. All right, but first, bro, before we even get to boxing, yeah, we got to talk about the biggest thing that's happened in sports in the past 20 years.
What's that?
John Cena turned heel, bro.
Bro, don't even get me started. Oh my God. This man had grown men crying, like yelling, and like men my age, just people like my girl asked me, baby, what's wrong? I said, baby, you don't even understand what has happened here. Nah, it's great, man. It's a good time to be a wrestling fan too. Everything is booming lately. Like,
Yeah,
boxing's gotten better. WWE is now. I'm seeing older motherfuckers hit me up and be like, hey, bro, this shit actually lit now. It's lit again. I'm like, yeah, man, it's kind of crazy, man. Shout out Triple H, man. He is the reason. You better thank Papa H.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? John Cena turning heel. Oh my God.
I couldn't believe it.
Bro.
Especially going with The Rock. Just that setting with The Rock, John Cena, two of the biggest stars in the world. Cody Rhodes there. I think all three of them are like third generation superstars. And you got Travis Scott in the corner smoking a blunt.
Yeah, Cena's not, but yeah, they're all titans of like wrestling. And then you just got Fiend in the fucking corner and shit.
Weren't Cena's dad a wrestler?
Nah. His dad would just get beat up and shit. They would just be beating up his father and shit all the fucking time. All the heels would just be like, that's you John Cena's daddy, right? Randy Orton kicked him in the head and shit.
Yeah, I remember.
Fucked up, man. How he did John Cena Sr.
When he was in the crowd and Triple H like dragged him out the crowd.
Yeah, one of them motherfuckers did that shit. It was sad. He was always getting picked on so much. I can see how you could think he was a wrestler. Like, damn, is this motherfucker wrestling the way they be beating this nigga ass?
So his dad was a second generation wrestler.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Oh shit.
But Travis Scott just being there was just weird. But it, this
all right, back to the scheduled programming.
Yeah.
Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach fight to a majority decision draw. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. What round did he take the knee? Like round 8?
Maybe.
I fell asleep the next round.
You said what? You fell asleep?
The next round, bro. You gotta remember, it's 4 a.m. 5 a.m.
I gotta remember. Because that fight was lit. Like that was that. Like, yeah, okay. The outcome of the finish was man, but like from watching it pillar to post, that was a good ass fight. There was no motherfuckers who like to say run in, all that bullshit. It was two people just going for it. You feel me? Like it was an action fight.
I think I watched the last few rounds after, but I think what it was, Tank at first, he's not trying to come at you. He's just gonna see how you are, catch your speed, catch your rhythm, and then he tries to press you later. Where he messed up was, and obviously these guys are gonna know that, but we were messaging back and forth a bit, and you was telling me about how Lamont Roach is a good fighter. He's out your area, solid boxer. When he had to sort of like make the fight with Tank, that's when Tank was sort of getting off. Neither of them were really getting off, but Tank was having his good spots. When Tank tried to press him, that's when Lamont Roach said, "Oh, this is my fight now." He said, "Yeah, this is what I needed." Then he was able to show his boxing, show his counter punching.
Yeah,
and I know the caption for this picture is Tank at that elite level, and obviously that was a bit tongue in cheek. And I forgot how many of my fans actually like Tank, because the boxing community hate him, but people are like, what's this guy talking about? It's just one fight. I know I'm a Tank fan, yeah. But the point is, it's an exponent he was expected to beat. But what I think actually happened is, the wrong guy is gonna fight Lamont Roach and he's gonna lose.
Yeah, man, I agree. Listen, I was one of those people. I'm a DMV native. You know what I'm saying? Lamont Roach is probably like 20 to 15 minutes from where he's from where I'm from. So like I know who this guy is. Like a lot of people, boxers come out of DMV, Swift Jarrett Hurd. Y'all know who that is. Like if you watch boxing, I know who that is. Also from the same county I'm from, type shit. But it's like we know who these people are. Like but like even me, I was just thinking that Tank was on a vastly different level than Roach. I ain't ashamed to say it because I ain't one of the motherfuckers who later be like, I knew it. Nah, look, I didn't know. I thought Tank was gonna go there, and I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be business as usual because I saw what Lamont could do, like boxing wise, technique wise. Bro, he was timing Tank every time Tank squatted low to do all that shit, to generate the power, to go in for the body. He was timing all that. He was catching half of that. He was countering that. You know what I mean? He was sharp mentally, but I always knew that was there. I just didn't know if he could take the power too on top of that, which he fucking can. Now, I should have thought about that because bruh's never been knocked out before. But then again, like I'm looking at caliber of punchers that you fought. Tank is at that level of caliber punch. He can knock niggas out heavier than him. You feel me? So I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna go in here, and my biggest thing is with Tank, because sometimes I ain't gonna lie, Tank gives up, in my opinion, he gives up on like his boxing, like true boxing, when he knows that he's like a shark in the water. When he knows, okay, I'm touching this guy, and what he's giving back to me isn't the same. So I can just get him out of the way. That's how he got Frank Martin out the way. Let's be real. Like Frank Martin was tapping him with some shots, but he was felt that, and he was like, nah, this ain't nothing. It was different with Lamont, bro. Like he could take his shots and
that shit.
Like, bro, and Tank could tell that he could take his shots. Like, he was just like, That's why it looked and felt so weirdly because, like, in the middle rounds, like from 4 on to like 8 or 7, Tank was holding it. But like you said, I feel like he felt like he was lagging, so he tried to push in those last 3 rounds. And those rounds are, I think he lost all 3 of them jumps, especially the last round. Like the exact like in my head, like I'm like, okay, even if you wanted to give it like, okay, it's even up into this 12th round, the winner of this round is going to win the fight. I still would have gave it to Lamont because I felt like he just did more. Like I see that Tank, I think like on the punch stats, he was more accurate, though by just a little bit. He was still more accurate than Roach, but I just feel like even visually, because like sometimes we got to remember it's visually too how some of this shit be looking. Like, you feel me? Stats alone don't just tell a fight. And like visually, bro, this man Roach was getting the better of most of those exchanges, especially towards the end. Bro, that was the first time I ever seen Tank wobble. And nigga actually wobbled in a fight. You got
a few times.
Exactly. I'm like, all right, whoa, hold up. This is uncharted territory. I ain't never seen this before. You feel me? So, yeah, shit was crazy. Man, look, I gotta give it to him. That night, DMV stand up, man. DC stand up. Gary Antoine Russell won the fucking belt off of Rio too. DC stand up, man. Even though I think it was a robbery. I think you really like counting the knockdown. That should have been a knockdown because he voluntarily put his knee down. That's a knockdown. You feel me? I felt like it should have been a point. I should have been scored for Lamont. If that knockdown didn't happen, I would have probably gave it a draw. I would have been more lenient with a draw. But the fact that knockdown, which should have been a knockdown, this nigga pulled a Floyd move. You know what I'm saying? This nigga tried to pull a Floyd move. This bitch. Oh, my man. He back. All right.
We're back. Sorry, technical difficulties. I think my mic just blew up my laptop. But we good. Let's go.
The first day back blues. That's all that is, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man. So that's just how I felt about the fight. Good shit with Lamont. And go ahead, run it back, man. Run it back. Run that shit back.
we're gonna get into it. Just bear with us. We're gonna get this fight out of the way, then we're gonna get into it.
It's gonna be
100%.
excellent. It's gonna be excellent, boy. Just wait on it. I'm telling you.
Oh god. All right, there's two things I really wanted to touch with this fight, yeah. First one being, as obviously we was discussing, come back to the podcast, I was like, yo, let me look at the top fighters, especially in American boxing, the American landscape, where you got American promoters. These guys aren't fighting. I think when did Spence Crawford happen? Like almost 2 years ago?
Yeah, I think like 2023.
Spence ain't fought since, has he?
No.
And he had one fight booked. Even if he would have had that fight, that would have been one fight a year. Crawford, same. He does one fight a year. Tank, about one fight a year. Like, especially with these guys, Crawford, Spence, fair enough. They've put in the work. They've done their thing.
Yeah.
Someone like Tank, someone like Haney. Can these guys really afford to be fighting once or twice a year? Especially when, we've got Turkey out in Saudi. He's putting these boys out every 4 or 5 months. He's like, as long as you lot haven't got knocked out, even if you have got knocked out, if you come back in 3-4 months,
still put you on that.
We'll still put you on. I think it's a 90-day thing. Well, I don't know how they do it in Saudi, but in the UK and America, I think it's like 90 days where after you get knocked out, you have to wait to fight again.
Yeah, the protocol.
Technically, to even spar again. But yeah. So it's like, can these American fighters even keep up with the rest of the world if they're only fighting once, twice a year?
Isn't it crazy that like you're right about all of that? See, that's why boxing's weird, bro. Because you would think that the people who put in the more time, the more activity, would be the bigger stars. But it is not that case at all, bro. Like, so many people know who Gervonta Tank Davis is. A guy who, fight roughly once or twice a year. Not that many people know who Dimitri Bivol is. And that's a shame. They should. They should know who he is. But a random dude on the street ain't know who the fuck that is. And he had 2 undisputed fights in the span of what? Like, they didn't even take that long to rematch the undisputed fight. And nobody knows who the fuck he is. It don't even matter. I can walk on the street right now and be like, who's Dimitri Bivol? I'm like, who the fuck is that? Like, it's crazy, bro. It is crazy. So it's like American boxing scene, when you're up there, they kind of know they don't need to. Like, they kind of know they don't need. It's like Jay-Z.
Hold on. They don't need to for the money, or they don't need to because of this pure boxing shit. We even talk about this pure legacy across the eras, trying to build your name, lay a solid foundation down for this is who I am. This is what I did in boxing. These are my belts. This is my resume.
I agree.
They can't do it once a year.
See, I'm with you, but they know that their popularity isn't going anywhere. That's why they don't force the issue to fight more and more and more and more. Like, look at a guy like Devin Haney. Man had a fell from grace year, right? You would think that that's gonna hurt his his popularity. It ain't gonna hurt his fucking popularity. Niggas is still going to tune into Devin, whether they want to see him get knocked out, lost, whatever. That's what I mean. Like, they know that. Like, win, lose, or draw. Like, Tank's popularity probably shot up even more now that people have seen that there's a chink in the armor and that there's a chance that he can lose. Now, nigga, we might not never see that nigga fight again.
No, I can imagine the amount of people is thinking, I don't want to watch him knock someone else out, and now they're thinking, oh, he could lose. Yeah, bro, let's go,
bro. I bet you this is what it felt like when Shane Mosley landed that shot on Floyd, and even though Floyd won that fight, niggas is like, bruh, Floyd almost got knocked the fuck out though. Like, I'm about to watch the next fight because you tuned in. Like, regardless, you tune in. It's a shame, but it's working. It's how it is with like society. You feel me? Especially niggas like Tank, because he's built up a reputation of being a knockout artist. That just ended his streak of knocking motherfuckers out. So now niggas gonna tune in for that. They'll be like, oh, can he get the knockout? He can't knock this dude out. Is he gonna win? He only needs the knockout to win. Like, it just creates so much more fucking art. Like, and I think that all that shit adds to why they don't fight. Because it's like, in a way, that is still legacy. It's like you're like the story of you, like, oh, like, is he gonna do this? Is he gonna, you know what I'm saying? Wilder had it too. The mystique, that's what it is. Wilder had it too. He lost it, but he had that shit too. Niggas was tuning in to see that nigga swing clubs at motherfuckers, bruh. It was crazy.
Do you think You think it's sustainable though that they can keep doing this and then all the boxers overseas fighting often, fighting for titles? You don't think they're gonna get overshadowed at any point?
Not unless they can. If Turkey gets somebody, that's why Turkey wanted Tank, because he needs a nigga that level of stardom to take people's eyes off of the American scene. They ain't got nobody. But besides, they trying to work out Canelo with Crawford.
And Crawford.
See, they don't even really have them like locked down. Like they had a fight with Crawford on it, but they don't have them as consistent like the UK niggas.
Yeah,
you feel me? So it's like these are the faces right now. They know what they doing. That's why they tried to get Tank. They couldn't. They still need a big marquee nigga over there, like draw like internationally, because like AJ is a draw, but like AJ ain't that big of a draw here. Like people in America know who AJ is, though. I ain't gonna front. Even like the middle tier casuals know who AJ is, but AJ ain't comparable to niggas like Canelo, niggas like Tank. These are people, even Crawford. These are people who are now like too high. So I think until they can get somebody on that caliber, it's still gonna be what it is right now. Like, now I ain't gonna lie, the boxing purist in me is loving what Turkey is doing. Are you shitting me? This nigga single-handedly in like 2-3 years give us fights, nigga, like consistently too. Like, yeah, bro. Like, but I don't know. I don't think it's going to eclipse until they get that one big star, and they know it. They know it because that's why they trying to get these. That's why Tank. If Tank had given up, like over the Turkey when he gave him that offer, nigga, boxing would be controlled by them single-handedly, bro. Who else is left? Like, what? They trying to book Canelo and Terrence to fight them two faces right there. Who's left? And they already got Usyk, who's the heavyweight champion of the world. Like, who left?
Yeah, they've got everyone else. Definitely, they've got everyone else.
That's what I'm saying. So they need Tank. They know that. It's crazy to say that, but Tank ain't do it. Tank ain't do it, man.
But if they can get Crawford, especially with the fights that are available and the money as well, because I get these will have the popularity and they can get the money, but he's thinking, yo, not only will I overpay you, but I'll fight you often too. So whatever check you're getting, how about let's get that 3 times a year, bro?
Mm-hmm. Nah, facts.
And that's fair. I think Tank, he's definitely got some bad people in his head to be turning down that money over there, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's hard because I always say somebody's got to give up to something at some point. Like even when you're on your own, you got to give up for something. But everybody is always trying to be the individual businessman. That's how boxing has been. You know who's the culprit for that? Floyd motherfucking Mayweather. I love Floyd, but he ruined boxing. I still think he's the GOAT, but he ruined boxing in the set of mindset. He made everybody feel like, listen, man, you can be your own boss. Fuck these motherfuckers. And you know that expression, everybody can't do the same thing. Everybody can't do the same thing.
Hey, do you know what I compare it to, yeah?
What?
It's like, he even did it the other day. Steph Curry in the NBA. I get it. 3 is worth more than 2. You're correct. But you're not Steph.
Yes, exactly.
And your buddy over there, he's not Klay Thompson either.
Exactly.
I don't. You guys can put up 53s, but that don't mean that any of them are gonna go in. Yes. So it's like, yo, I get it. That's the blueprint, but you're not him.
Yeah.
And let's talk about him.
Yeah.
I think it was like 18 fights in his first 3 years as a pro. Do you know how crazy that sounds now?
Yeah. Floyd? Yeah. You talking about Floyd?
But now, yeah, Floyd. So he was on a mad run. He was fighting often, consistently. And the biggest thing I say about that is the boxing landscape has changed, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Like before, you had Golden Boy, Top Rank, and like other promoters just like fighting it out kind of thing. But you pretty much just had the 2 options. And Floyd said, this option ain't working for me, that option ain't working for me. I'm going to do my own thing because I am big enough. Bro, you think, I get it, every boxer has promotions. Devin Haney promotions, yeah?
Yeah.
Has he ever put on a standalone card on his own? Ever?
That's what I'm saying. Because of what Floyd did, he got a bunch of motherfuckers trying to chase his blueprint instead of just being who they are. Like, literally every boxer from this generation has been coming up. Shakur, even Keyshawn Davis. All these niggas are trying to take a piece of the blueprint from Floyd. And this is what I mean by he ruined boxing, because He got a lot of motherfuckers not trying to be themselves. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they can't be you. They can imitate you, but they can't be you, bro. Like, it's
And
weird.
you know the worst part of it all? The one guy who doesn't seem to be trying to emulate Floyd is actually the one guy doing it,
The
which is
most.
Terence Crawford.
Yeah.
Terence Crawford, he was with Top Rank.
Yeah.
He's become his own guy. He's looking around. He's saying, which is the best fight for me? Then takes the fight. Take a 2-fight deal, maybe a 1-fight deal. Like you said, with Turkey, he took a 1-fight deal.
Yeah.
He ain't have to go back. He's thinking, what's the best option for me right now? Then I'll go there. That's how he meant to do it. And he's doing that after he's become undisputed in
3 times.
3-way world champion.
Yeah.
He's done it all, and then he's done that. Not I'm fighting for my first world title. I'm gonna be my own promoter. Like, no, bro, you're not him.
The way he played the game is how he's supposed to play it for sure. I agree.
He might have not fought the fighters that Floyd fought, but if you're going from lightweight to welterweight in terms of belts, he did what Floyd did.
Yeah.
Because he won the belt at lightweight, undisputed at 140. Floyd only took one belt at 140, went straight up to 147. So it was a better 140 than Floyd. And at 147, undisputed, Floyd never did that.
See, did he win? Did he win undisputed? Now I got to fact check. Because did he win undisputed in junior lightweight?
At 140, junior welterweight, yeah, at 140.
Yeah,
so he was lineal. He was lineal at lightweight and I think WBO. I can't remember, but then 140 undisputed, 147 undisputed, and then he went to do his own thing after he proved everything. Then he went to do his own thing.
And now he holds a belt. Well, it's interim, but he holds a belt in light metal.
And there you go. And then that's where he's trying to maneuver and see what's best for him there.
Yep. Crazy.
Man, injuries have fucked up a lot in boxing recently, man, because that Spence fight, the Tim Tszyu fight, a lot of shit.
Floyd Schofield was supposed to fight Shakur. He got sick.
Yeah.
Dubois was supposed to fight Parker. He got sick.
Yeah, shit's crazy, man. I was looking forward to that one as well.
Me too. I was looking forward to Dubois versus Parker.
I was looking forward to
Schofield and Shakur too. That would have been good.
Oh, well, I don't really know the Schofield brother, so I was just another.
Man,
I don't really see people beating Shakur like that.
Nah, so here's the thing with the why I wanted the Floyd Schofield Shakur thing. Even though, like, you know, I've been keeping up with Floyd Schofield, great fighter. I didn't know I definitely would, you know, it's boxing, anything can happen, as we just seen this past weekend. But like, of course, I would have favored Shakur. But the thing I like about Floyd is Floyd Schofield would have gave Shakur a test. Like, all that fucking like moving around and shit, Floyd Schofield would have been with him. He would have been giving him punches and bunches. And I want to see, we always talk about adversity. Like, to me, real champs, adversity, bro. Like, we got to see that adversity. I feel like he kind of ducked the adversity in that De Los Santos fight because he knew bruh had power, respect, got get the win, however he get the win. But like, I also feel like bruh, De Los Santos wasn't doing good at cutting off the ring to make him feel him. But I felt like Schofield would have. I think Shakur is a better boxer than him on paper and would have been able to maneuver. But I would love to see him in those fits, like trying to figure that shit out. It's a new test for him. I like that. Because without that, he fighting the goddamn electrician, and he ain't learning shit from that. He ain't learning shit from them kind of fights. Them shits is throwaway fights, okay? He ain't learning shit from fighting the electrician. That he ain't learning shit. Like, you know what I mean? The Floyd Schofield fight would have taught us something. That would have taught me some shit. Like, you know what I mean? About Shakur. How well his hands really are. You know, like, you feel me? Like, just a bunch of shit. But, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's not his fault. You know what I mean?
Also, a quick one. Has he left Top Rank, or was that just like a one-off fight with Turkey?
I don't know.
Are we supposed to call him His Excellency, or is that just for them?
Yo, me and my friend make that joke all the time because we don't. I honestly don't know. Is it like legally disrespectful? Like, because that's his title. That's crazy, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
nah, she's.
But
yeah, is he still with Top Rank?
That's why Tank says it's like they stealing their soul. He gave their soul away. You got to call him His Excellency.
What is Shakur still with Top Rank?
Let me see. I think so. Let me see.
But yeah, while you find that, let's talk about the other fights on that card.
He's a free agent. So
good for him. Yeah, to get that money. Right? Get that money.
Bob Arnum sick. He had all these motherfuckers, and then they all said, "Fuck you." Now he only got the little Asian boy. Now he only got what's his name? Inoue. That's it. That's all he got now. And nobody listen, I love Inoue, but nobody gives a fuck about that guy. He's fighting in a weight class where nobody is. Bro, his biggest challenge was Nonito Donaire. That nigga is a fossil. Okay, we haven't seen him fight no good bump since. And I love Nonito Donaire, bro. Like, but he is a fossil. We have not seen Inoue fight anybody really special since that nigga. We haven't seen him face any adversity since that nigga. And then when he rematched him, he KO'd him. Like, what? Nobody cares about Inoue because you fight on a fucking Tuesday at like 10 o'clock U.S. time. So you're not getting the U.S. market. You're not getting the U.K. market. You only want to fight in Japan. Nobody gives a fuck about you, Inoue. And you're a great fighter. You're a great fighter.
The worst part is he's undisputed, bro.
Yes. And nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck.
I think maybe he's a two-weight undisputed champion.
And nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares. Who? Name me all the people he beat for those belts. You can't.
Huh?
Name me some of the people he beat for those belts.
Fulton.
Okay, yeah, that's one. Now, let me not be disrespectful to Steve Fulton. He sunned his rematch in some Timbs. I'm not going to even disrespect, bro. He go crazy. You know what I'm saying? He go crazy.
God, no, but you're right though. Don't get me wrong. Some of the guys, they were decent, but as you said, it's not about whether they were all right or not. It's about whether, like you said, people care, and people really don't. They actually really don't.
They mismarketing the shit out of him. Like, first thing they should have told him is, look, we know you're Japanese. You got to stop fighting in Japan. You got to get some fights elsewhere, because how you going to grow as an athlete if you're only famous in one part of the world? Like,
yeah, I think their thing is, bro, in Japan, he does numbers, you know?
Yeah, I know. But he could be doing way more numbers than that. Like, what? Japan, he sell out. He sell out every time in there. He like national hero, all that.
You know no, but I think he does like 20+ million views on TV as well.
Shit. Anytime that nigga fight come on, it's always a Tuesday and I'm at work. And the morning shift at work.
And even the worst part is, even if he was to move up to featherweight, and featherweight it's good sometimes, but as of right now, there's no good real featherweights out there.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah. Tough for Bob Arum right now, as you said, isn't it? But that brother, he was young when Don King was young, bro. It's time to give it up.
Them niggas shook hands with Muhammad Ali, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yo, isn't that wild? That motherfuckers is that old? Like, these niggas see all of Muhammad Ali's career, Mike Tyson's career. They see all of these legends' career. George Foreman, Joe Frazier. Like, yeah, I remember Joe Frazier fought. Like, what? That's how you old as fuck.
Hey, yo, Bob Arum, I think he might have been old enough to watch Sean Lewis.
Bro! Dog. Now I got to see what year Bob Arum was born.
31.
Oh, yeah. Nigga, Joe Louis was the champion in the 40s. This nigga was, oh, my God. This nigga is old as fuck. God.
Oh, God.
It's crazy.
No, hold on. Joe Louis lost his title in 1950. So Arum would have been, he would have been more than old enough to remember Joe Louis. Yeah. Bob, it's time to hang it up, bro. He's 93 years old, bro. Getting to 93 is an accomplishment, bro. It's time. It's time to go.
This nigga has met. He's a boxing historian by default, just because he done met everybody. Like,
I was there.
I was there. I'm the best historian around, nigga. I'm the main nigga. I was there for everything.
Hey, yo, you know what that means? Like, he not only was he shaking hands with Muhammad Ali, but Muhammad Ali was looking up to him like, yo, look at this old brother. He knows a lot about boxing.
Crazy.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no. All right, let's get into the main event. And remember, guys, smash the like, subscribe, keep updated on the socials. We're gonna have some good interviews coming. If not next week, the week after, and as we go on. Sometimes there's weeks where I can't make it or Kuzan can't make it. You'll be getting an interview definitely instead of. So every single week, 10:30 UK time, 5:30 Eastern time, you're gonna have something out there from the Purist podcast. So yeah, again, remember, like, comment, subscribe. If you're listening on podcast, make sure you leave a review. And yeah, let's go to the main event. Dimitri Bivol becomes the undisputed light heavyweight champion, beating Beterbiev by a 12 round unanimous. It was a unanimous decision, right?
I think so. Let me check again. Because the first one was majority for Beterbiev.
Yeah. But again, it's that. Oh, it was a majority decision.
Yes,
yeah, one
it
judge
was majority. Yeah.
This goes. And again, Bob Arum will tell you in boxing, some things never change. Yeah, the better boxer always does better in the rematch. Once they've been in the ring together, he knows his styles. He knows he's the one better at making adjustments. He knows the little things he needs to change. And again, some people thought Bivol on the first one. You thought Bivol on the first one, right?
Yeah. I was just about to say, I thought Bivol won. I thought he won both fights, if I'm being honest. I thought he won the first one, too.
And you picked Beterbiev. So it's not like you're just saying it to say it. You picked Beterbiev, but you thought people won the fight.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, me personally, I thought Beterbiev won the first one, but it was close. I could see a draw. I could even see a Bivol. Like, if Bivol had won by like a round, I wasn't going to be one of those guys.
Yeah.
Complaining and screaming robbery.
It was close as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why I wasn't crazy when he lost. I wasn't crazy the first fight. When he lost, I was like, all right. You know what I mean?
And this one here, it was close, but Bivol definitely deserved to win it. I think in the first fight, it was like the first few rounds is where Beterbiev really got his shots off. This time, Bivol, he said to himself, yo, I can handle the power. But you could tell, even though he said he could handle the power, it's not a power on the feel.
Yeah.
It's like, some guys are like, you feel the power, you're like, I can deal with this. He's like, no, I can't deal with this, but I can deal around it. And that's exactly what he done. He got around the power, got his shots off. And what I liked about it is Bivol's known for his combinations. In the first fight, it was only late in the fight where he'd really let his hands go where he needed to. But this fight, he let his hands go where he wanted to. And that's a big distinction where it's like he's setting up the shots to do it here. In the first fight, it was literally, this guy's pressuring me. I got to let my hands go. But this time, it was like, yo, I'm going to let my hands go here. Then I'm going to step off. I'm going to do what I want to do. Then when you're ready, So I think that small adjustment where he's like, I already won the first fight. If I make this adjustment, I'm going to win this fight clearly.
Make it more clear. Yeah. Now, yeah, I agree with your take, bro. I think also, like Bivol was really good at like beating Beterbiev to the punch in a lot of those rounds. Beterbiev looked a little. I don't know. I mean, look, it could be. I could just, I could be wrong, but he seemed a little slow to me, just a little bit. I don't know. I mean, the nigga is damn near 41 years old. There's no telling when that shit. Exactly. That there's no telling when that shit can actually start kicking off. And maybe, you know what I'm saying, the fight before this one, their first fight, was his last go at like really pushing the pace I want to. Because some sports it felt like just a little bit more, but not to take nothing away from Bivol. Like I said, he definitely beat him to the punch more times than not. But like just outthinking him, like you said, with getting around the power. What I like about Bivol, this man got some of the best crisp straight punches I've seen out of a fighter, bro. It's like the same straight punches that he used on Canelo to keep that man at bay. Like he got them real crisp straight punches. I'm always a more fan of straight punches than hooks and shit. And Bivol got that shit down packed. It's just like he punches great for his wingspan, if that makes sense. But
this might be a bit of a, I don't know if it's controversial or not, but I don't want to see the trilogy.
What? Why not?
I don't know. Sometimes just let it be.
Hey, man, you tripping, man. You tripping, AB?
Look,
What the fuck?
Beterbiev won the first one. He's an undisputed champion. Bivol won the second one. He's an undisputed champion. Both men are happy. No matter what you say about either man, however the fight went, at the end of the day, they can both look to the left, look to the right, and think, yo, I'm an undisputed champion of the world, babe. And that's it. Yo, that's good. It's good for both, man. I've got 2 great fights out of it. That's it.
Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Any little bit of money I made from the first fight, I done already doubled it in the second fight. Any little bit of money I made from the second fight, I could triple it in the third fight. That's what you know them 2 motherfuckers is thinking. You know Turkey thinking that too. But also, on a competitive sport, that's even more reason. Like, me personally, I'm a competitive motherfucker. I could not let my career go without knowing who got the best of it.
Yeah,
like,
no, I hear it.
Had it been like 2-0, then, fuck it. You lost, brother. Just let it go. You know what I'm saying? But like, and then the fact that like a lot of people thought you won the first one too. So really, if it's like, nah, fuck that. But yeah, my bad. I didn't even cut you off. What'd you say?
No, but if I'm Bivol, I'm thinking, yo, I thought I won the first one. A lot of people did. I definitely won the second one. And then this brother disrespected me in the ring.
Yeah.
And you lot want me to fight against, like, yo, do you know who this brother is? Like, you know, they say you have to protect yourself at all times, right? In boxing, that's 36 minutes against Beterbiev. He's probably in the corner thinking, I can't let this guy hit me, man. I got to keep my guard up from now. He's probably thinking, I have to be on my A game for 36 minutes, not a split second, where this guy can comatose me, and you guys want me to do that again?
It's definitely not. It's definitely not good for your health to keep fighting Beterbiev. It's definitely not good long term. For sure, it's definitely not good long term to be going to war. That's why I do feel like if they do the 3, Beterbiev got to be the motherfucker who's like really pushing it, because you lost. You know what I'm saying? You lost recently. Fuck that. You know what I mean? Because like you said, like a lot of people thought Bivol won the first one. You know what I'm saying? Me included. So.
Hold on, I've been watching Bivol since 2017. Yeah, when he fought Trent Broadhurst. Yeah, if you combine all the fights since 2017, he took more damage against Beterbiev than any of those other guys, and he's got a good resume, bro.
Yeah.
So how much wear and tear does he really want to take?
No, I agree. This nigga Beterbiev hit him the most out of anybody in his career. I can know that just by looking at it. There ain't no way, like, nobody's hit him as much, like, because Bivol tend to be more elusive too. Like I said, getting off straight punches and moving and using his feet and shit. Man, Beterbiev like, fuck all that. I'm in your shit. Like, it don't matter where you go. I'm right there. Like, forward aggression and pressure and shit. Yeah, man. It's that, like I said, it's definitely not good for your health to keep fighting him, for sure. Oh shit!
All right, let's get to some other fights on that card. But don't get me wrong, if they do the trilogy, I'm there.
I'm about to say,
I'll be watching.
I'm about to say, what?
I just don't need it.
I get you.
Let's go over a couple. Just give like a couple shout outs before we go into the crux of it. I want to shout out both Hamza Shiraz and Carlos Adames, because I want to preface it, I am biased. I've been in the gym with Shiraz a few times. But you know when they say that there's not a lot of good guys in boxing, Shiraz is a very good guy. Like, just as a person, he's one of the nicest, humblest guys you'll ever meet. Trust me, bro. Like, he's a very nice guy. Of course, I didn't think he won the fight. I don't think he thought he won the fight. I don't think he even thought he drew. I think Frank Warren said he hurt his hand, but regardless, he stepped up to world level. He come up short. Because I'm not with the... I understand injuries, but injuries are part of sports, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, shit happens, bro. Like, if his opponent would have broke his hand, he's not going to say, yo, I'm not a world champion because he broke his hand. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's like, yo, shit happens, isn't it?
So true.
But yeah, Adames, no one gave him a chance. Even the commentary, they weren't even really trying to hype him up in no sort of way, which I hate, because say Shiraz won and won convincingly, everyone would be like, oh, he just fought a bum. It's like, nah, bro, you got to sell your product. You got to say, yo, this Adames guy is tough. Comes to fight, because guess what?
Exactly.
He was tough and he came to fight. And that's exactly what you got.
Yeah.
You don't, you don't get to that level without being good.
I agree.
Simple as that. You might not be the best, but you don't get there without being good. So yeah, that's what I had to say on that fight. Virgil Ortiz with another victory. I can't believe that brother's still not a full world champion yet.
Dog, that dude's career is weird. Virgil Ortiz's career is weird.
I feel like every boxing fan knows Ortiz. They've watched Ortiz, but no one's clamoring for him for the big fights, and I just don't get it. I remember there was a little while him and Boots were meant to be getting it on. Like those are the two up and coming guys, but both their careers, nothing's really happening, man.
Yeah, it's weird. Both of their careers are fucking weird. Yeah, no, it's no lie.
That's modern day boxing, isn't it?
Yeah, like there's still some duds in there, man. There's still some dud that like we're not fully out of this pit that we have been stewing in for a couple years, but we're still digging out of it. There's still some stupid shit in between. You know what I mean?
No,
stupid bookings and shit. You know.
Another fight, Joseph Parker. He's meant to fight Dubois. Dubois pulled out because of illness, but he's knocked out Martin Bakole in 2 rounds. Obviously, it's on the resume it looks good because Bakole, Boogeyman avoided. But how much notice I have? Like a week?
2 days.
2 days. Damn.
I'm pretty sure it was like 2 fucking days. He was like grossly overweight in the jump too. I mean, which makes sense. He had no time. I want to preface this 2 things. One, I love Martin Bakole. I love him. I'm glad he's getting more into the scene. Like him KOing fucking Jared Anderson was the best thing that could have happened for his career because it happened on an American pay-per-view, and that shit was sweet. Like you know what I mean? And it looked great. Now niggas calling him modern day George Foreman and shit. I love it. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing that's happening to him. But like the nigga had to, I forgot where he's natively from. I don't want to make a mistake.
Congo.
And so he's from Congo. They had to fly the nigga from Congo to Riyadh. Come on, that sounds terrible. Just coming out the tongue. I know that was a terrible flight. 2 days, I was on the couch eating gummy worms and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, again, not making excuses. You fight, you know, he took the fight. He knew what kind of condition he was in. But I think that's why he got up out of there quick. I also think the stoppage, like, was a little quick. I mean, bro didn't look good going down. But shit, neither did Fury. And that nigga got up. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
hold on. Fury had a long time to prepare. Bakole just come off, like you said.
True.
He was in Congo chilling. Like, he was not in condition. The referee's thinking, I could let him go back out, but yo, things can go left very quickly because that man's in shape and this man isn't. That's why the only reason I had no problem with stoppage. As you said, like if it was a regular fight where these men had 12-week training camps, you let that go. Yeah. But where you know he's not in shape, he's not in condition, and the way he wobbled down, it was like, yo.
Yeah, I definitely never thought of it like that.
His mind and his legs aren't together.
Yeah, they gave him that equilibrium shot, boy. Gave him that temple, that terrible temple, boy. Whoa. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. Another
thing though.
Say that again.
Go on, bro. Go on.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, even with the full camp, I was favoring Joseph Parker. I just think he's a lot quicker. Like the problem with Bakole for me is his legs. Like he is such a stationary target. His upper body moves with such reflexes that I don't believe his lower body has. Like he seems so stuck in the mud to me, lower body wise, but his upper body is just so crazy and so much so that listen, this nigga is generating knockout power uppercuts without bending his legs. This nigga is standing straight up, just moving his arm like this, and it's knocking niggas out. Like that's the shit they tell you not to do. And it's like your power is supposed to come from your hips, your legs, stepping it. This nigga is standing straight. Like this, just hitting niggas like this, and it's fucking them up. But that style is I don't know how that works against somebody as Parker. We got Parker as a mover. He can crack a little bit. He's good at stepping in and out. That's the shit that will get a motherfucker who can't move. Like he can come in, crack you, step out, come in. I don't even feel like he needed to do that because, like I said, Bakole was just he's out of shape, man. But props to him for keeping the fight going because you know. We could have got nothing
though. I thought he was in like decent shape to be taking the fight. I didn't know he hopped out of bed and said, "You know what? Why not?"
Yeah, facts. He was
You know what I mean?
out of shape. He was so
But
out of shape.
I want to shout out the boxing matchmakers because whoever thought that Jared Anderson versus Bakoli was a good idea in the Anderson camp, they need to get fired.
Oh
And
God.
a few years ago, there was a French Olympic gold medalist, Tony Yoka.
Yeah, remember him.
He was
fought
like a
Dave
hack
Allen.
job supreme. Like I was just watching his career to see when he gets knocked out, to be honest with you. And they put him against Bakoli. When I saw that, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, you guys really want your boy to get fucked up.
To get fucked up. Yeah. Yeah, man. I've been on the Martin Bakoli train.
Huh?
I said I've been on the Martin Bakoli train, man. I love I always loved I loved when he was back making videos. He was like AJ Fury dropped them both in sparring. I swear to God I did. I fucked them both up. Like I remember that day. He was the main nigga saying that. He was going around saying that shit to anybody who would listen to it. I dropped that nigga in sparring. I swear I did.
Nah, it's good, but obviously, although I never thought he was like going to be the best heavyweight, I knew he was going to cause a lot of people problems. Hopefully, he gets another opportunity.
Oh, he will.
And again, for all the boxers out there, if you're coming up, there's a saying. I'm just going to paraphrase, but the best rapper in the world is still doing concerts in his bedroom mirror because no one's discovered him. Yeah. So if you're one of them boxers where you know you got the talent, bro, stay ready, stay in shape. You ain't got to be 100%, but if you're 80%, you give yourself the best chance. You just got to stay in shape, stay ready, and you never know what can come your way.
Yeah, bro, you got to unlock that level of discipline for sure, because you just never know when something might come to change your life. Like had he had won that fight, that shit, he would have been literally next title shot. Say he knocked out Joseph Parker. Now you get to fight Dubois for the IBF title.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, rematch. Facts. That's so true. Facts. But I still don't think this hurt his stock because, like, people know. People know. People still know how dangerous he is, and people know, like, he just took that fight to take that fight. They know.
Because even in the first round, bro, he was causing Parker problems.
I'm saying. And that's just because he's fucking weird, bro. Like, how do you train? He can't. He doesn't move his legs, but can knock you the fuck out. Like, explain that. Shit, even Deontay Wilder, a nigga who punches hard as fuck, he still moves his legs when he's punching. He still steps in. This nigga isn't stepping in. This nigga is literally like Rock'em Sock'em Robot, standing like this. What? Nigga, no bending the knees, no not. Oh my God, that shit just, it blows my mind every time. I can't believe that shit. Like, how are you doing that?
Yeah. It is crazy. Next fight, sorry. Again, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You're gonna hear me say it often. Just just run it up for us. We're back. We're gonna be consistent, as I said. Just run it up. You know what? Let's go with Big Bang Zhang. He got knocked out by Ajit.
Zhang got banged. Zhang got banged.
Zhang got banged. We were talking about this fight on text as well. Kabayo. I don't know when it clicked for him. I think it was sometime in the second round where he started hitting him with body shots and was like, "Oh, this is working," and he just kept going and going. And it's like you're gonna hear me say this often again, guys. Like old school boxing, where it's pure fundamentals and doing the right things, bro. You invest in the body, and you always get a good return on investment. Because again, I didn't catch this fight live. I was watching my boy Awais Hussein in his pro debut, but when I watched it back, hold on, when people were telling me how the fight went, it was like, stopped him on a body shot. So you know how I'm thinking, big heavyweights, Zhang's not in the best shape. I just thought left hook to the liver and he was gone, but no, it was 700 body shots that actually stopped him. And the bravery to be going up close and taking the power, giving it back, and then stopping them on the body shot. It was amazing. It was beautiful to watch. Beautiful boxing. And again, Kabayo, he beat Chisora in 2017. I feel like everything happened in 2017. And he ain't really had a big since. Bro, because I think I first watched Bivol in 2017. Beterbiev won his world title in 2017. I think Bivol won his world title then as well. it's like shit. Like boxing, really, since 2017, we've had good fights, but it's not the consistent. We need guys out there every week fighting. Or
Right.
I remember when Showtime had that list of upcoming matches, and it was literally 2-3 times a month, top fighter coming out. We need that stuff
you want
again.
boxing on that UFC schedule? Because UFC
No facts, bro. That's the only way.
Pumping like a lot. You feel me?
And you got bro, and also I'm full time now. Monday, Thursdays, and sometimes Sundays. That's WWE. I need that kind of consistency, bro.
Yes, sir.
I need it, bro.
Yes, sir. Nah, yeah, fucking it was amazing, bro. Get yourself a McRib sandwich today, man. Cause that boy, how you pronounce his name? I could never pronounce his name.
Caballo.
Boy, that we talking about adversity. They could have wrote a story about how that man fought that fight. That could have been in a movie. This man was dancing with the giant, bro. Literally breaking his rib up. He literally, and it's funny because Zhang loved to try that big boy shit. He do that with everybody, bro. He do that with Wilder. He tried to do it with Joseph Parker, but again, Joseph Parker's a mover, and he made him look stupid in a lot of those exchanges because he was just trying to brute strength it. He tried that big boy shit in the first round, but yeah, it clicked for Buddy, and he was like, why am I trying to match him in this type of area? Bruh can't move like me. Bruh don't got the conditioning like me. You know, he needs me to fall early type shit. I'm going to just drag this bitch out. I know he can't take these body shots. And yeah, it was the precision, bruh. I like that it wasn't just one shot. We literally watched him break down this man, chop the tree in front of us. It was great. It was great, man. And another thing is, motherfuckers, remember, Zhang old as fuck, okay? This nigga is not a young man. I know it looked like he young because he been knocking niggas out. Nigga, the body work is perfect for niggas. Like, he is old. He is an old man. He's pushing 40-something. He old as fuck. Big as shit, old as hell. Like, what? More niggas should have been doing that. You know, y'all, people should have seen that with how Joseph Parker handled him. Bro, he outworked them. Yeah, you can have power and shit, but if niggas can take your power and outwork you, you look stupid. That's all you got. And that's what it's looking like he got. See, he could beat Wilder like that because that's all Wilder got is power. You try to match him on the same level, you feel me? Of course, the bigger guy who's physically bigger, more precise, and has the better boxing is going to knock you the fuck out. But these niggas can box. These other little motherfuckers can move. You know what I'm saying? And punch you. Like, it's still crack. So, it was a great game plan, man. It was a great game plan. I love seeing shit like that.
And I think one thing, Zhang, I don't know if they really accounted for it, but him and Caballero somehow have the same reach.
That's crazy.
Yeah, crazy to fit. Especially you see the size difference when they're in the ring. They got the same reach. I don't think they really took that into account because it was like, yo, even on the outside, because I was thinking, yeah, bro, Caballero's going to have to really come inside these shots. But I was like, nah, he didn't really need to. He could counter them shots from long range without too much pressure because, as I found out later, they've actually got the same reach. So it wasn't too hard for him to counter him at range. And on the inside, there was only ever one winner. Zhang tried to come back with body shots, but yo, he don't look like he's on a setup in his life. That call was ready for the taking. And
yeah, you said that through text. That shit geeked me.
You got anything else to say on that fight?
Heavyweight heating up, but ain't no American heavyweights, man. I'm sorry.
We don't fuck about that, man. Come
on,
man.
We do, man. That's how it's going. Look. When Klitschko was champion, those were the dark ages. Keep it real. Keep it fucking real. I love Klitschko. He a legend, all that. Them was the motherfucking dark ages. Ain't nobody was watching shit when that happened. And I don't want that to happen again. These new guys are exciting, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, we're not gonna hear and act like they're not exciting. They are exciting as fuck. I don't know.
That's the thing.
Like,
at least
you gotta throw an American in there, bro. We be spicing that shit up. You gotta throw some Americans in there. You feel me? Got to.
We tried, bro. Jared Anderson wasn't doing it.
Nah, he wasn't the guy. He's not the guy. Somewhere out there in America, there's a nigga on the street trading to become the next one. I'm telling you, we just ain't seen him yet.
Oh, it's true.
Jared Anderson wasn't that guy. He was he was
You know what? Yeah, just for that, let's move on to the exciting all British fight, the WBO interim light heavyweight title fight between Joshua Buatsi and Callum
Good
Smith.
ass fight.
Yeah, oh, bro,
Good
that's a
ass
good
fight.
fight, man.
Good ass
That
fight,
was a
bro.
good fight.
God
And
damn.
I don't go into it saying because of how good the card was, I actually didn't know that fight was happening. I didn't. But as soon as I seen it, I was like, yo, this is a good fight. This might be the fight of the bill. And then, you know, it's for me as well. Like, I like Buatsi. Like, I followed him. I would say his whole career at the beginning, and then things sort of just petered out. Like, we had guys like Craig Richards, Lyndon Arthur fighting for world titles, and he was just there. I don't know if it was him or Eddie, where normally you blame the promoter, but Eddie gets you them fights. So I don't know what happened. Of course, don't know what's going on in a person's personal life. Don't know what's going on in someone's head. So I'm not gonna judge or say anything negative. But it was just it was a bit weird to see how his career was going. But when I saw him fighting Callum Smith, and I get Callum Smith's the one moving up, but you saw in the ring, Callum Smith's bigger than him.
Oh yeah,
longer than him. And I was like, yo, okay, Beterbiev beat him, but Beterbiev couldn't bully him. And Beterbiev is the biggest bully on the playground, right? And I was thinking, what's Buatsi gonna do? Because he's gonna come in there. He's got a very, I don't even say, his style of fighting for me when he's at his best is like 70s. Like, I'm coming in, you're gonna feel these elbows, you're gonna feel these forearms. I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna rough you up at range. I've got a good jab and I've got a strong guard. So let's see who the tough man is. But Callum Smith, he don't mind none of that. Like you saw him against Canelo, he knows how to tuck up well.
Yeah.
To a fault, he fights on the inside because against someone like Canelo, he should be on the outside all day long.
Oh yeah, he should have been popping the jab and moving. Yeah,
exactly. But he's comfortable on the inside, so he doesn't mind it, whether he's winning or losing. So against Buatsi, where it's like you shouldn't really be on the inside either. You should be more at mid range. But he was even. I remember there was one. I think it was a left hook. He caught Buatsi at mid range, and it was a beautiful one. Rocked his knees. It was just so nice to watch. So I think stylistically for Buatsi, that weren't the fight to be stepping up because you've got a guy bigger than you, stronger than you.
Yeah.
And all the things that you want to do is all the things that he doesn't mind doing it. So
Callum Smith's adaptability is what won the fight for him.
No,
because he was able to adapt to whatever the scenario needed. Buatsi has always just been like this for me, straight down the middle. Like nothing about him ever like made me think like, oh, you know. But also, everything about him makes me respect him and see the line that like he's on. If that makes sense. Like when he beat Dan Aziz or whatever the nigga name is, I was like, all right, I can see that. That's just like even before they fought, because I'm like the lines. He is above that line. You feel me? But I knew it was murky fighting Callum Smith. You gotta understand, the niggas who beat Callum Smith are these niggas are legends. Like these are legends. Yeah. Boy, like literally Beterbiev, Canelo, those are like legends. Canelo damn near Hall of Famer. You feel me? So it's like you got to be coming in at that cloth, that line, to be putting a dent in him. And I just, like I said, Buatsi's always been on that line for me, just like straight. That's it. Like nothing about him ever wowed me. So I don't know. I just felt like Callum was going to win that just because, like I said, he could adapt. He could adapt in any range, like you said, bro. Like, bro doesn't mind where he fights. You know, you got to be a special fighter to kind of make him feel uncomfortable. And I just don't think Buatsi was that fighter. So, but it was still a good ass fight. Like it was good as shit. I don't need to see a rematch though. I don't need to see a rematch though. Of that, I don't need to see a rematch of
that. No, hey, again, if they do it, I'll be in front of my TV. But we don't have to have it. No, hey, we don't have to have it.
Right.
But yeah, good ass fight, man. Again, styles is everything in boxing, man. And that style matchup for Buatsi, I couldn't see him winning. He did his damn best to win, though.
Facts. I was about to say he definitely didn't go out like no sucker or nothing like that. Definitely not.
But yeah, right man won again. It was good to see. But yeah, that's the roundup for the recent boxing. Is there anything else you want to go over?
We got to talk about the excellent. The excellence.
Oh my god, I almost forgot.
Excellent slap. The excellent
Conor.
execution. You understand what I'm saying? I just want to preface this by saying, nigga, a carton of eggs in America is like $15, man. And this nigga, Chris Eubanks Jr., is wasting eggs. Eggs! Slapping motherfucker with eggs! But we need it, though. We need shit like this. It only makes boxing better. Because I like 1,000 motherfuckers that don't even know who these two niggas are. Like, you see that, bro, smacking nigga in the face with an egg? Like, that was the headline for like the whole week. It was great, bro. Keep slapping motherfuckers crazy, with eggs.
I seen it, but I just saw like one little clip of an angle.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, he just slapped him. I was like, oh, cool. I was going to post it, and as I'm posting, I'm watching the video. I said, hold on. Said, you see that shit come down. I said, hold on, what is going on? And I realized what happened. And I was like, oh, okay, he slapped that boy with an egg. Oh my god. And in the next press conference, when he's like, he's talking to his dad, he's like, you grab him by my neck and I'll let you slide, but next time you won't get your hand back. I say, yo, he's in his head.
Yeah. That man,
he's in his head.
That man, what's his name? Connor, he immediately shut your fucking mouth. Like the way I'm like, oh yeah, he got this motherfucker like rap, bro. Like, holy shit. It was so easy.
I don't know if you've seen the clip. Crazy. I don't know if you've seen the clip, but there was like a football game or soccer game for you, and Ben Shalom and Eddie were standing there, and Connor's walking past. You know, it goes like little to make him flinch, bro. Ben Shalom, obviously his thingy's manager or promoter or whatever. That brother almost jumped out the stadium. He got so scared. But the worst thing is, Eddie's standing next to him, and Connor's obviously Eddie's fighter. Eddie got scared too. Bro, Eddie was scared too. I was like, yo, yeah, these lot, this is some good promotion. Obviously, with all the backstory, the history, the dads, it was always going to be like a big fight. But now, with the eggs and the press conference, it's just going to be big. Bro, all we need right now,
lore to it.
Yeah. All we need now is for Chris Eubanks Sr. to come out the woodwork.
Yeah, bro. What's up with that? Are they beefing or something? His father and son beefing?
Yes. But not beefing, but it's like Eubank wanted to be his own man and said, Dad, as much as I love you, I need to do this boxing thing on my own.
It's the correct response. I wish a lot of motherfuckers like T.O. and Devin would do the same thing. But if there was anything that you needed this nigga back for, it's this. Bro, I need that suave talking, sweet suit dress wearing motherfucker to be in there and just going ballistic, bro. Like anytime Chris Eubanks Sr. is on the camera, he's a meme, bro. Like you could grab anything that he says and make it into anything. Like it would take the promotion to the next level. Like imagine if he was there when he slapped him with that egg. Bro, what? Eubanks Sr. would have been like, you see, my son has excellent execution the way he hurt your son. Like you could just see the craziness of Nah, I definitely respect Eubanks Jr. for that though, but it's like time and a place, bro. Please. Like shit. All the fights you picked this one to say some shit. Like, yeah, I get it.
It was a while back that it happened, but obviously it's still a continuation. But I thought his dad would be like, you know what, for this one. Yeah. It was like a video, like he was almost in tears saying, like, Dad, I love you. Come be a part of the camp kind of thing, isn't it? But obviously he's not his manager no more, not his promoter, not his trainer, not nothing official in boxing, just like wants his dad around, isn't it? Which again, I don't think Conor Benn's dad's any of those things either. I'm not sure if he's his manager or not, but you know, it's boxing, isn't it? And it's life. You know what happens, bro. But that to be going to a press conference with an egg in your hand and being like, you talking shit, pal.
Yeah, like that shit was in his pocket. This nigga was sitting during that whole press conference with a fucking egg in his pocket or his bag or some shit, just waiting. Premeditated egg slap. This is crazy, bro. This shit is crazy, dog. I love it, though. I loved every minute of it. Who you even got in the fight?
About who I got, it's who I need. I need Eubank to knock that guy out, bro.
I do. I'm with you. I'm with you.
You see these UK fighters, I follow their upper trajectory, I used to be a Conor Ben fan. Yeah, I'll put it on Front Street. I remember. Let me get this shit up. Yeah, Conor Ben, because when he first started, he was not good. Yeah, that's one thing I will give him credit for. And one thing I'll take away credit. Yo, during COVID, like it was the trenches when you're trying to train, right?
Yeah.
So we had a couple gyms that we would go to, like on the low key one. Yeah, obviously we had our professional trainer's license. So as long as our boxer had like a fight coming up, we were allowed to be in the gym. But this brother would go to the gym and lock it off, and then no one could use it. It was just him and his team in there. It happened with him, and it happened with. I remember one time we turned up to the gym, bro. They locked the gate outside of the entrance to the gym.
God damn.
So we're outside. We called the boss. It's like, no, you can't use the gym today. You're gonna have to come back another day, lads. Yeah. Go on Instagram. Guess who's in the gym? I said fucking Fury, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. COVID, bro, that shit was the trenches, bro. We couldn't do nothing.
That's crazy.
But yeah, going back to Ben, his early fights, he didn't look good, yeah. And then he fought a journeyman called Cedric Paynaud, yeah. He knocked Ben down twice in the first. Ben came back, knocked the other guy down in the 5th and 6th round, yeah. From that day on, I was like, you know what? I'm a certified Conor Ben fan because he may not be that good, but he's got heart.
Yeah,
and
he's still
got no heart, but he's got heart. He tried. He might not be that good, but he's definitely a fighter. Because especially where your dad's a boxer and you get thrown in.
Yeah, it's a high expectations to live up to. Yeah.
Yeah, but forget that. You might not have the heart, but he showed in that fight, yo, I'm an actual fighter at heart.
Right.
So I gotta give him credit for that. Went in the lab, came back, fought the guy in a 10-rounder, shut him out, improved his boxing skills. But of course he could hit, but he weren't a puncher like that. And he weren't ripped like that. And he weren't big like that. And he got big quick. Yeah. He got big quick. And we've been around boxing, we've been around gyms. We know exactly what it was. And to be like you, it was an excellent transformation. Let's put it that way, yeah. When he popped 30, no one was surprised. We're like, yeah, we seen this little skinny kid turned into this beefed up power punching guy. So we knew what it was, right? And that's why I need Eubank to win, because also I was a Eubank fan because his dad.
Yeah.
Not just his dad in the ring, just his dad in general.
Yeah.
Eubank, he's not as charismatic as his dad, but when he gets his jokes off, he gets his jokes off.
He's good. Yeah,
he's good.
He has it. He has that Eubanks comedy. It's there. Like he definitely has the timing, for sure.
So I like the character. Of course, in the ring, not the greatest, very good.
No, top
level.
I think he's better.
Top level.
I think he's better than Conor. I think he's better. I think he's better than
Conor. And he's bigger than Conor.
Like raw boxing ability. Eubanks adapted to it quicker than Conor did, and I think it's better than him. Like boxing.
One thing I just want to say about the Conor. He might not have known that his team were doing what they were doing when he was beefing himself up.
Right.
I remember. Do you remember the Freddie Roach and Trevor Reza beef?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it's like the beef was because Freddie Roach realized, yo, he's spiking my fighters, and he didn't want him anywhere near the camps, right?
Right.
So yeah, so I think he could have had like a Trevor Reza in his camp where he didn't know what was going on, but them guys were doing it.
Right.
So I put that out there as well. But something was being done.
Something was going on.
The main problem.
It was clear.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Man, I'm with you.
But yeah, man. Hopefully.
I will say though, Eubanks has a history of like sometimes shit in the bed, dude. Like especially with shit that he was supposed to not shit the bed on. Like he be shitting the bed. Like shouldn't have lost. Didn't he lose to Liam Smith?
Yeah.
That shouldn't have fucking happened. That shouldn't have fucking happened. Like it shouldn't have happened. There's a lot of shit in his career where I'm like, that shouldn't have happened. Like or something happened and it's like it shouldn't have happened that way. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why, like, that's the only thing that worries me about it. With him fighting.
Did you watch his fight with Billy Joe Saunders?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did.
shit like that. It was like, yo, what's going on right now, bro?
Fuck. Yeah. The whole time I'm watching, I'm like, what the fuck, Chris? Yeah, there's a lot of
He
fucking
just wasn't
moments
doing
like that.
anything.
Dude, but I will say, like, going back to he does got that Eubanks humor, because when you were talking about it, instantly that image came in my head when I don't know who he was fighting. Maybe it was Yildirim. He fought Yildirim, didn't he?
Yeah.
I
And
can't.
then styling on him.
Yeah. Okay, so that was the fight where he came out the corner and he was just like this. He was like posing.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
And then he was like,
after he knocked him, I think
after
he knocked him out. Or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was just like his dad was talking to him, and he was just like, not even, dude. That shit is one of the funniest shit I've ever. As I'm saying, he has that comedic timing that is because his dad does shit like that. Like maybe in their own fucking world. Like, oh man, that was one of the funniest scenes for me. I love that. I love that fight just for that moment. He beat the shit out of you. He might have beat Yildirim worse than Canelo beat Yildirim.
No,
Canelo beat the shit out of Yildirim. Oh man. Oh.
But yeah, again, obviously I know this is the purest boxing, but at the same time, someone might not be the elite of the elite giving you the best work, but boxing is boxing, man. And again, with the purists, we're talking from the grass levels, the guys fighting in clubs and whatnot, all the way to the top. So you got to appreciate every single fight, every single stage, because that's what makes the great fighters. The great fighters, they ain't start off fighting pay-per-views. They started off lowly. They had to fight guys like Eubank to get to the top. And people like Eubank is where you see what level you're really at. Like someone like Liam Smith, bro, he was a world champion.
Yep.
Like fair enough, he took out Eubank. Eubank came back and beat him, and he was a world champion. So it's like these are the guys that we need to see fighting constantly. Because if it was, say, it was Eubank versus Terence Crawford, I ain't disappointed in that fight, bro.
Yeah, me either. They were talking about that shit. That was being rumored when Terence was coming up to one. He was thinking about taking the fight at 160. They were talking about doing that, and I'm like, yo, yeah, let me like Chris Eubank still excites me to fight these newer caliber, like good guys or older caliber, good whatever. Like he's still in that pool. Like to me, he's not necessarily washed. Like I definitely feel like he has a ceiling, but that ceiling is still something I want to see. And like it against people who are current, like he still got skills. You know what I mean?
It's like you're saying about the line of Buatsi. Yeah, Buatsi's line might be higher than Eubank's, whatever you want to say, but you have to be at a certain level to be able to deal with this guy, innit?
Yeah.
So that's so.
I agree.
What can we say?
No, I agree.
All right, I think that's all the topics done, right?
Yeah.
So guys, again, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Coming to you weekly, every single week. Big things are going, things are coming.
Yeah,
you message you want to give back to the people?
That motherfucker said Guan. You heard him? The little Caribbean slipped out of his tongue right there. He didn't even mean to say that shit. That's how excited he is. Nah, man, we back. Boxing is great. You know what I'm saying? It's getting even better, trending upwards. And we're going to be here to cover every step of it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know me. It's Mr. Too Sweet. So I'm always tell you stay too sweet. You know what I'm saying? You see.
All right, guys. Again, like, comment, subscribe. We are out of here. See you guys next.